Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about one of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So 65-year-old South Carolina resident Paul Colbath was seen on surveillance video. He was inside the Capitol on January 6th, and he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. He texted his wife while he was on the Capitol grounds, and he said, quote, "Wild tear gas at Capitol." I mean, tear gas kind of tells you they're not welcoming you with open arms, right? And then in a January 22nd FBI interview, Colbath admitted to entering the building. He also admitted that he heard the sound of breaking glass, and he assumed that it was a window because he admitted that he had seen another broken window when he was entering. In addition, Colbath told the FBI that he witnessed vandalism in a Capitol office, and that after realizing what all was taking place, he decided, oh, this is wrong. This might not be a good idea. So he left. However, it was later revealed that he exited the Capitol and then entered the Capitol a second time. And it was like less than a minute later. So I guess he didn't think it was that bad if he went back in. So Colbath told the FBI agents that while it felt good to get it off of his chest and he believed that he made a big mistake, he didn't think he committed a crime. He said, nope, don't think I did anything unlawful. So Colbath was finally arrested on October 28th, and he was charged with the same 4 misdemeanors we keep seeing: entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and then 1 count of parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. Well, Colbath took a plea deal a few months ago. He pleaded to the parading charge, of course, and he was facing up to 6 months in prison, up to 5 years of supervised release, and up to $5,000 in fines. But because Colbath wasn't violent and he didn't vandalize anything at the Capitol, and he has no criminal history, the prosecutors were only asking for 3 months of detention, 3 years of probation, 60 hours of community service. Colbath's attorney, on the other hand, requested only 1 year of probation. And then they said, give us between 60 to 100 hours of community service. Somewhere in there is legitimate. So in court, Colbath told U.S. District Judge Randolph Moss, quote, "I did something I never thought I would do. It will never happen again. I did what I shouldn't have done. I'm 100% responsible for my actions." So the judge said that although Colbath's actions were on the, quote, less culpable side, he wasn't completely innocent in all of this. Judge Moss said that Colbath knew that the officers were trying to get everyone out. He saw the tear gas, and he said that it's vital that Americans not become desensitized to what happened that day, to the very serious events of that day. Moss stated, quote, "The events of that day were a stain on the history of this nation that we will feel for decades to come. It was an assault on democracy. It was an assault on the rule of law." With that, he sentenced Colbath to 30 days of home detention, 3 years of probation, and 60 hours of community service. Judge Moss also ordered him to pay a $500 restitution fee. I mean, as compared to other January 6 defendants, at least Colbath didn't whine and bitch about what he's been through. He actually did take responsibility. There weren't any caveats in there. But I still think that all of these defendants should receive a minimum, even the non-violent ones, minimum 60 to 90 days in jail, just as a deterrent, just for them and others to know there will be consequences. So don't pull this crap again. And as I always say, there should be more consistency in these cases, because there's other people who have done the same exact thing as Colbath, and they've received at least short periods of time behind bars, and a large investigation like this with so many defendants who committed identical crimes, there should be set sentencing guidelines imposed. I don't know if that's something that can legally be done, but it should be an option, so these judges aren't left to their own whims and political bias in their sentencing decisions. Just my opinion, but I think I'm right. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know if I hear any more. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.